welcome to Revelations Through Language, the channel where we look into the deeper meanings behind the phrase and words that we use today through the lens of faith. Come with me as we embark on a journey to discover the truth.
Hi, all. Welcome back to Revelations Through Language. Welcome to another episode. So, today is going to be a part 2 of the video on why nice people finish last and why it's good to be nice but not nice to be good. So, if you watched the previous video, you know that we talked about the difference between being nice and being good. So, nice is given pleasure or satisfaction, or given satisfaction or pleasure, whereas being good is the conduct that should be preferred when posed with a choice between possible actions. So goodness is a choice, and nice is an action. So being good is also a show of strength, whereas being nice enables, and it's a sign of vulnerability. And one of the reasons why nice people finish last, because nice people, given that nice isn't a choice, nice people don't feel like they have a choice. They're capable of doing is giving pleasure or satisfaction, which is, as I mentioned, is a form of weakness or being vulnerable. So when they're vulnerable to the wrong person, that just leads to them being exploited. And even though they're being exploited, because they don't have the ability to choose between the preferred conduct, i.e., being good, they're capable of doing is giving pleasure or satisfaction to the person that's exploiting them. So there's something that I like to describe as the temperature test. So what the temperature test is, when someone tries your boundaries or tries to poke and provoke to see how you react. When they do that, a nice person will just give them pleasure and satisfaction, which obviously on the receiving end will just make the person who's tried pushing the envelope, and you responding by giving them pleasure and satisfaction by doing more of it. So it enables them to keep testing your boundaries and keep pushing you. And the nice person, because they're incapable of doing good or showing strength, they get caught in a vicious cycle. And because they're saying yes to something or they're doing something that they don't want to do, that's actually technically a lie, because they'll keep saying yes. And this is what we now call people pleasing. They'll keep saying yes because yes is all they know how to say rather than saying no. So when you say yes, but you really mean no, or vice versa, that's technically a lie. And that's why also why we don't respect nice people and why nice people finish last, because they're not capable of telling the truth. Whereas because being good is the preferred conduct and you choose the preferred conduct, being good is also a sign of honesty. And and we all prefer the honest, as does God. And also those who are just solely nice and are incapable of saying no when they mean yes, or vice versa. What also happens is they then take things that don't belong to them, so emotionally or feeling wise, they take things that don't belong to them because they're incapable of saying what they prefer. And when you take things that don't belong to you, all that means is that's the definition of theft, taking something that doesn't belong to you. But because they're taking something that doesn't belong to them by not being able to choose, what that then happens is they also, I mean, their joy and their time, their energy is stolen by those that are exploiting them. So it becomes a bit of a vicious cycle where they're taking something that doesn't belong to them, and then your joy and time and resources, energy, etc., gets taken away from you. So all in all, it's important to learn how to be good so that you can be honest. It's a show of strength. It's courageous and respected. Whereas being nice is just, it's just something to do. So make sure that you choose to be nice, but you don't just be nice. Otherwise, you'll run into all sorts of problems, and it's a fast track to resentment as well, which is just a lighter shade of hate, or a nicer word for just saying hate. So learn to be courageous, learn to be strong, learn to be good. And that's why the nice often finish last, but the good always win and they always prosper.
Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. In the meantime, check out some of my other deep dives. Until the next one, God bless.